Hi there guys, how you all doing? And it's another Sega Saturn video, and we're doing another fighting game here now, and this is the King of Fighters 95. Sorry about the glare in the window, it's a bit of a sunny day outside, so you might see a little bit of a... might see me in the background there, hello. Okay, so yeah, remember the reason I'm doing this video is to show you the loading times mainly, actually, and the gameplay, how long it might take to load a game, and hopefully you can get an idea of, you know, some of these games aren't too bad. So let's get into this one. Let's do Team Edit. So what you can do, you can select a team of 3 automatically, or you can press yes there and accept to, you know, pick your own fighters. So I like to have my karate. Okay. About 5 or 6 seconds there on that first loading screen into the fight. That's not bad. So the load times are going to be quite significantly cut down on this game because it does utilise that RAM pack, remember. So this is King of Fighters 95, which uses the specially developed RAM cart because it contains the character animations on there. It does improve the load times quite significantly. It's a beautiful game, and then currently this is the one I'm playing at the moment. I'm stuck on the last 2 bosses, like I said, but as you can see, it's a great game. It's got great visuals. I mean, it's one of the earlier titles, but it still looks fantastic in my opinion today, and I'm really enjoying playing it. So you got a bit of a 2-second load time between bouts here because you play a team battle. There's a bit of a loading screen between the next round because it's got to load the next character. But it's only about 2 seconds, so it's barely noticeable. Apart from the big sign that says loading on it. So there we go, yeah, so we're running about 5, maybe 6 seconds on the loading screen, so I'd say that, you know, the longest time you're going to wait for a game to load is about 6 seconds, which is really good, definitely one of the best, you know, loading times for any game I've got so far. And it'll be really interesting to compare this to King of Fighters 96 and 97, so stay tuned for those definitely. What I'll also do is I'll do one more round team play, and I'll change the mode into single player mode just so you can get an idea of the loading times on that as well. I was really umming and ahhing lately to, or you know, not lately, but recently about whether or not to get a Neo Geo CD, and you know, nothing against the system, but you know, the loading times have quite, you know, put me off quite a lot. But it's still, you know, in my opinion, probably definitely a worthy console to be getting, because it does still have, you know, the other fighting games that weren't released on this system. You got King of Fighters 98 on that system, you got the other follow-ups and the other prequels, so it's definitely still worth, you know, picking up. It's a good console in my eyes. It's just the loading times are a lot slower, or a lot longer rather. Oh, I've completely lost concentration. So it's good in this version. You can charge up your character to get a special move. All you do is just hold down the two. Oh, if I can get it done. You can hold down your two buttons and charge up your little power meter at the bottom there, so you can do a special move. You can also press the A button if you've got it set up as A to do a little dodge, so you can dodge attacks and fireballs and things. And I like this little animation at the end of each fight as well. Okay, let's exit this now. Let's go back to the main menu and I'll do a little bit of single player play and see what the differences are with the loading times. Oh, I'll have to reset it actually. Bear with me. There we go. It wouldn't allow me to do a reset on the controller. You can normally reset it while pressing all the buttons. We'll do a quick single player mode and just check the loading times for that. Let's use someone interesting. Billy Kane. So straight into a match, not really much of a loading screen there. I mean, that's brilliant on its own, isn't it? That's really good. So, I mean, yeah, definitely. King of Fighters, I would say, an absolute must pick up for a beat 'em up on this system. But despite the fact that it's a really good game, beautiful animations and gameplay, smooth frame rate, beautiful. It's got great loading times as well. One of the lowest I've actually encountered so far. So, yeah, really interesting stuff. No loading screen there you'll see between fights because it's only single player, so again another plus. And again, I think it's all basically down to this game actually utilising the Ram Cart, and having this specially developed Ram Cart for this game that holds the character animations on there, so you can see the difference in the loading times for sure. Let's have a look at this one. What's that? 3 or 4 seconds maybe. So even quicker than the team battle loading time. Again, you know, not as many characters to load, so the loading will be quicker there. So you're looking at 3 to 4 seconds. So I'm going to mark this one up to be a real decent buy, a really, you know, a must-have, I suppose, if you've got a Sega Saturn. Really good on the loading screens, and that's it. So, yeah, I'll do one more round. That's it from me. Stay tuned for more Saturn Fighters, guys, and I'll see you again in the next video.